Greetings, everyone. It's Glenn Kellaway coming to you from the basement. Today, I want to talk about vinyl box sets. I want to show you my vinyl box set collection. I'm not sure if I'm going to rank them or not, but I might give you an idea, like first thing, or which ones I think are, you know, best value, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to rank them number one, number two, although there is one that's clearly number one, so I'll mention that. But other than that, they're all really, pretty good. I was thinking about a comment I got from Rachel, Rachel's Ghost, if you're not a subscriber to Rachel's channel, ex Rachel the Music Ma'am. Rachel made a comment on the video I did a week or so ago, ranking my favorite CD box sets. And her comment was that she prefers box sets that focus on the discography as opposed to outtakes and alternate takes and extra tracks and random whatever. I absolutely agree with Rachel when it comes to vinyl box sets. CD box sets, I think with the format of CD, it can give us so much more. Those small little discs can hold so much information. So you can get the discography plus until it's just like, So I love that in the CD format. In the vinyl format, I absolutely agree. The discography is the most important, except when it comes to the Beatles. I like the extra tracks of the Beatles. The other one, any other band, just give me the discography. If you have anything extra to provide me, put it on a different album. Don't put it on the same at the end of the record or whatever. So, Rachel, I'm 50% in agreement with you. Yeah, vinyl, this discography is most important. So let's just start showing stuff here and see what we got. I've got a pile of Beatles stuff here, so I'm going to get through that relatively quickly. It doesn't need much in the way of an explanation. This was the Beatles singles collection that came out a couple of years ago. It's very cool. I mean, I never play it, but I just love having it, But I'm sure other people play it. I just don't play 45s and stuff that much. But it's got Beatles picture sleeves, replica sleeves from all over the world. So there's like, I don't know, 30 some of them in here. It's a wonderful box. It's way overpriced. I'm going to say that. I think it's like, I don't know. Am I wrong in saying this might be close to $200 or $300? Like, I think it's for the serious Beatle guy. This one I love. It's the Paul McCartney, Pure McCartney. Now this came out on CD. Great example. It had a lot more songs on it. It didn't have outtakes or anything, but just a lot more songs than the vinyl. The vinyl is 4 records. But it has great selection of songs, and they're all mixed up too. So just hold it up there for you so you can see. The albums are in great shape too. Now I bought this on Amazon.com in a warehouse sale for $42 or $43. It sells on Amazon.ca when I get home for about $80 to $90. So thought I got a great steal on that. So keep your eye open for the sales on box sets. Okay, Pure McCartney. Then we have the much maligned George Harrison, All Things Must Pass. A lot of people hated this remix. I don't mind it. I have the 2017 reissue, which sounds okay to me. I don't have my original vinyl anymore from 71 or 70, whenever it came out. But this was a well done set, I think. Came with a nice book. I'm not one of those guys who bashed this set. So there's the box. Here comes the 5 LPs. 8 LPs. Is it 5 LPs or 8 LPs? I think it's 8 LPs. And then the original album, which is definitely a different mix. I mean, some songs are better, some aren't. It's that's just the way it went. Like, I don't know. I disagree with anyone who says the whole thing sucks, because certain songs improved, certain ones didn't. That's why I'm going to leave it. I have the same thoughts with this, which is another one that came out. A lot of controversy on the mixes. Um, John's vocals are way up front, a bit more bass heavy. I don't know, but I enjoyed probably 60% of the songs on here. I think sound fantastic, and 60% or another 40% probably sound a little less. But I love having these sets. They're great. This is basically just the greatest hits thing, not a discography as such. The Let It Be box. I think this one got rave reviews for the mix. It sounds amazing. I think a lot of people fell back in love with Let It Be, and it is held in a different light since the Peter Jackson film and the reissue. This has a new mix of the original album, and then it has sessions. It has the Glenn John mix, which I'm not a fan of, and rehearsals and jams. So this isn't getting away from discography, but it's one album, and then you get a bunch of extras. I think a CD is better for this, because if there's like a side of outtakes, and you only like one of them, to get up and take the needle and move it and skip songs on an LP or vinyl album is impossible, tedious, a pain in the ass. But on a CD, grab your clicker and go click. I don't want to do that. Then, obviously, the Grails, to me, a lot of people don't like this because it's digital sources and whatever, but I still think it's fantastic. Heavy, the Beatles stereo box. I mean, you know, it's the Beatles, and this is the best we're going to get unless you have the money to buy UK originals, which I don't. So I'm very happy with this set. I like it. I'm not a complainer when it comes to that set. The Holy Grail, the number one box set in my collection, the Beatles mono box set. Sold for $300 when it came out, and now $1,500 to $2,000. But so well done, all analog, great reproductions of the fold down covers. Let's see if I can put this down for a second. Great reproduction of the labels. I mean, look at that Parlophone label. It's absolutely friggin' gorgeous. So I am just the most proud piece in my vinyl collection is this vinyl box set, and it comes with the book. So I bought this when it came out for $300. Then I had my big vinyl sell off in like 2000 and I'm going to say around 2010. I'm trying to think of when this came out. It was a couple of years later after that I sold my vinyl off and let this box go, because I didn't think I was going to listen to vinyl again. I sold my turntable and everything. And then when I got the passion to get back into vinyl again, I ended up paying $700 to replace the set. But it was worth every dollar to me. But I wouldn't want to pay $2,000 for it. Some people, a lot of talk, will it ever be reissued? I don't think so. But everything gets reissued at some point, I guess. So you never know, but I don't know if it'll get reissued in a box. You might see some reissues on individual titles, but you never know. Speaking of that, while we're finished with the Beatles, the Rolling Stones in mono vinyl box set is being reissued. If you go to Michael's 45 RPM channel, Rachel did one on Rachel's Ghost, announcing there's a pre-order for a reissue for the Rolling Stones in mono, 16 albums in mono, right up to 1969. I think Let It Be is probably, or Let It Bleed is the last album in the set. So from their first album up to Let It Bleed, that original issue of that set sells for ridiculous money. It's $1,000 US. Like, it's insane. And I pre-ordered it. It was £270. You can only pre-order it on Amazon.uk or Amazon, I think, in Spain. maybe. But if you go to Amazon.ca, it allows you to pre-order it. It's released in October, I think. It was said 270 pounds when I went to pre-order it. It, for some reason, had a price drop right when I pre-ordered it and went down to 224 pounds. So it's costing me $370 Canadian for the set for 16 albums. That's $22 an album or something like that. That's not bad. If you think if they released the album singly, you'd be paying $40 an album for them. So now there's mixed reaction on this too. Mixed thoughts and feelings. I'm reading. I've got a good friend who thinks that those pressings weren't very good. They're all digital, and he didn't like them. If you go to Michael's channel, 45 RPM, he loves the set. One of his top 5 sets of all time, and I'm excited as hell to get it. I have the CD box set, so it's going to be great. Let's get away from the Beatles. Okay, let's go from A to Z, whatever I have. The band. Talk about a complete discography. The Capitol albums from 1968 to 1977. This is an excellent set. It sounds great. Great pressings. Great replica covers. There's all the albums that it includes. I have no problem with this set whatsoever. And it, I believe, is somewhat affordable. At least when I bought it, I only paid like $100 and some for it. So I'm not sure. I haven't looked up the prices. But great heavy covers. Like I said, the pressings are all wonderful. I've stuck them all in thing. There's a rainbow, original rainbow label on music from Big Pink. And there's the second album, which is my favorite, The Band. Again, great gatefold cover. Beautiful box set. What can I say? If you're a fan of the band, this is the way to go. Next. Okay, I don't know if I'm cheating here or not. This is a mixed CD album box set. The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. I'm such a huge Arthur Brown fan. Larry Graves just showed his unboxing of Arthur Brown's new album, which is just released the other day. My copy's coming on Wednesday, so I'm sure I'll be talking about it. But this is the original album, The Crazy World of Arthur Brown, with Fire on it. This is a 50th anniversary super deluxe edition, which comes with the vinyl, Cherry Red America label, and comes with this too is where are we going in here? Let's pull the rest out here. That so it comes with a book with all the Arthur Brown stuff in it. It comes with a poster, which I was going to hang up one of these days. Arthur Brown, and comes with 1, 2, 3 CDs. It is disc 1 is a stereo mix of the album with bonus tracks. Disc 2 is the mono mix with bonus tracks. Disc 3 rarities and radio sessions. So if you're an Arthur Brown fan, that's a pretty nice set. Next, my favorite singer of all time. Do you guys know who that is? It's Mr. Ray Charles. And this set is fantastic. This would rank up in the top 5 box sets for me. I treasure it. The Atlantic Years in mono. This is a fantastic set. Again, I think this is very affordable. You get a book, A lot of writing and stuff in here, and then there's a blurb on each album. This is that, what do they call that thing when they put it in here? I don't know. It's a giant hype sticker, I guess. Ray Charles, The Atlantic Years. You get the great Ray Charles self-titled, Yes Indeed, The Genius of Ray Charles, What I Say, The Genius After Hours, The Genius Sings the Blues. Fantastic stuff. The records are all amazing. Great again. Nice heavy covers. Really nice pressings. The Atlantic label. This is great. I am not a fan of orchestras and stuff like that. I like real bare bones music. And these are when Ray was really just, most of it is very sparse arrangements when Ray was kind of rocking it up and basically a soul R&B blues kind of guy, and his voice is just so incredible. That set is well worth getting if you're into Ray. Next, move on to another one that would be a top one, especially for value. Bob Dylan's mono recordings. All these recordings sound great. This is from his first album released in 1962 up until John Wesley Harding released in 1968, all on mono. Beautiful set. This is the reissued set, so it is not numbered. Again, this is an set I had originally, the numbered limited edition one, and I sold it off. An idiot. Again, comes with a book. It's like obligatory to have a book. And then, what's this? Is this the giant hype sticker? There we go. Shows all the albums. There's 9 albums because Blonde on Blonde is a 2-record set. But again, great pressings. There's the original Columbia 6i label on the debut album from Mr. D. Valued collection, or valued set in my collection. Next, we've got 3 Grateful Dead sets. I'm just going to pull them out. Grateful Dead, again, one of my favorite bands. This is St. Louis. Where does it say? It's got to say somewhere. It's St. Louis, 1970 something or other. It's limited edition to 12,000. Obviously, a really nice set in terms of its attractiveness. And then the vinyl all sounds good. These are great performances from Grateful Dead. St. Louis, I wish I could remember the dates. 1971. So, then you get a good old Grateful Dead Deadcast sticker in this one. Okay, so there's 1. 2. Grateful Dead. This is a box set of, speaking of discographies, this is a box set of with Mars Hotel, Wake of the Flood, Steal Your Face, and Blues for Allah. Again, beautiful, nice covers, really well done. Dead always gives you value for your money. If you're ever nervous about buying a Dead box set and you have the money to buy them, don't worry about quality, because they look after their fans. Much like I mentioned, I picked David Bowie's box set as my number 1. It made number 1 because of just the attention to detail and how classy the whole set was. Just incredible. So here's the giant hype sticker. Shows the albums in there. Love the Dead. So that is number 2. I'm going to put this away because I got so many box sets now crawling all over me here. I've got about half a dozen more to go. So If you're bored, my apologies. Hope you like looking at box sets. No, this is a mess. Okay, let's leave this. We'll find spots on the floor for everything. Then my last Grateful Dead box set is from Europe, 1972. I think the Dead at their prime. They were really rocking it here. They were in great voice. Well, they overdubbed the vocals when they got back, I think. But limited edition to 10,000. This is from Paris, France, May 3rd, 1972. Wonderful set. There's the set list. Again, let's move away from the Dead. Okay, Steve Hackett. Man, guys turned into one of my favorite guitar players. I'm not a huge Genesis guy, but I love Steve Hackett doing these live tours, focusing on albums from Genesis's catalog. This is Selling England by the Pound and Special Mornings. I mean, just a fantastic record. His guitar playing is just amazing. I think these are better. I think he brings these songs to life much more than the original studio albums do. Apologies to Genesis fans, but I love these sets. This is a 4-record set. It also came with the CDs, so you don't get many artists doing that anymore. But highly recommend any of these. Steve has a new one coming out where, what's the live album from Genesis? Seconds Out, I think it's called. He's doing tribute to a live album. So there we go. But anyway, yeah, highly recommend Steve Hackett's solo stuff. Okay, next, my favorite female singer. We've gone from Ray Charles, my favorite male singer. Any of you guys know who my favorite female singer is of all time? Janis Joplin. This is, again, just the discography. There's the hype, giant hype sticker. So it's got the first Big Brother album, Cheap Thrills, the classic Big Brother album, and Janis's 2 solo albums. Got Them Old Cosmic Blues Again, Mama, and Pearl. Again, great pressings, fantastic. I'm a huge Janis fan. Saw her in 1970, one of the highlights of my concert going resume. Fantastic pressings on these too. They sound great. Love Janis. Next. Geez, that one actually went together good. Janis was cooperative. John Prine, the amazing John Prine, one of my favorite singer-songwriters of all time. Been a Prine fan since his first album came out. John Prine, The Atlantic Years. This is John's first 4 albums, released a couple of years ago on Record Store Day. There's another box set with the next 4, I think on Asylum, which I will be getting one day. I see it around. I don't buy it, but I should. So we get the original first album, the debut, which is a classic, John Prine. Second album is this one, Diamonds in the Rough. Then we've got Sweet Revenge, and then Common Sense. Again, nice pressings on these albums. You get the lyric sheet, and you get the Atlantic label. They sound great. I guess that's what I should ask for Christmas or something. Maybe the other 4 John Prine albums. That would be cool. Again, this set, I think you can buy this for under $100, so which isn't bad. I mean, 4 albums now cost you how much money? It's getting ridiculous, the price of vinyl. So that. Then we go to the Rolling Stones, another tribute to a particular album, Goat's Head Soup. I think this was so well done. It's great because the second album of outtakes and that is fantastic. Like, the outtakes are all great, so it's perfect. There's the original album, and the bonus on this was to get the Stones in their prime, live 1973, the Brussels Affair, live in Brussels, double album live, which is what I really wanted when I got this set. So there's the hype sticker. I can hold it up if anybody wants to see what the heck's going on with it. But I love the set. It's fairly costly, I think, for a box set like that. But if you're a Stones fan, fantastic. I got this earlier this year, the 40th anniversary of Rush's Moving Pictures, which is my favorite Rush album. Again, this is a great set. It sounds amazing. It's on 180 gram black vinyl. It comes with a remix of the album plus live at Maple Leaf Gardens in 1981, which is, again, it's something similar to the Stones. It's kind of an iconic show. And yeah, there's like 4 albums of live concert from Maple Leaf Gardens. Comes with a great book. And, of course, the remix or remaster of the whole album. So, happy to have that as well. We've only got 2 more to go, fans. What could they be? We're up past the R's. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I just picked this up used for $20. I couldn't refuse it. I'm kind of on a renewed Bruce Springsteen kick, and I found Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band live 75 to 85, 5 record set. This had the scuff on the cover. I don't know if that's why it was so cheap, but the records all sound great. When this album was released, man, the anticipation was huge because there wasn't a lot of live Bruce out there, but everybody knew what great shows he was doing. So this came out. It was very well received, and kudos to Bruce because he did a great job. These are all they all sound great. All the records, great live performances. Love having that set. Okay, one more. Mr. Young, Neil Young. This is not the first release of this. The first release is the first 4 albums, which again I had and sold off. Now you can't buy that unless you win a lottery. So this is Neil Young official release series disc 5 to 8. There, I taped the hype sticker inside the box. So time fades away, On the Beach, Tonight's the Night, and Zuma. Again, great covers. Neil always remixes and remasters these albums beautifully. Like I mean, they sound incredible. So that's it. That's my box sets. So I hope you enjoyed that. It took almost half an hour. I apologize for that. I hope you hung in there with me. Can I make a point? I noticed when I did some analysis on my channel that 48% of the viewers of my videos are subscribers and 52% aren't. And I never say please subscribe to my channel, but I'm going to say it. Please subscribe to my channel if you're watching. I would really appreciate it. It will really help me a lot. And everyone have a great day. Everyone have a wonderful 4th of July. Love all my American friends. Take care.